County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Max Fried will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried, and man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all 3 of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I think there's some concern about the way Brandon Belt is playing. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll start this one at 274. 5 homers and 29 driven in.
That's a ball.
2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The count's full.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Freeman is up with it. To second for 1. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Anthony Banda gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Row? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's
too low, 1-0. Acuna on at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back.
Ball, that's
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, But now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. The 2-1 home. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Dubon has it, and there's one gone. Next, it'll be Trevor Story, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's set, and the pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And another throw over, and the runner back. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. This is foul right side. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
3-2.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
First pitch of the AB now. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run shot to left center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 27 homers, and an even 80 RBIs. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
This looks like it could be a rough one. You can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again, 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Posey's got it. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. Base is empty, 2 away. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First offering. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Flores has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0. Now at the plate, here is Mike Yastrzemski as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Fouled away. The The windup and the 0-1. Yastrzemski swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 5'10" tall. He was taken in the 14th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The next 1-2 pitch. Misses, ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. And it's fouled away. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 15 long balls and 42 runs batted in. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Fouled away. No outs, nobody on.
Nope,
and it's
that's
1-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brandon Belt is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it, and that ends the inning. Gigantes answer right back. Bye-bye, baby. With bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, William Contreras.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And this is fouled straight back and into the mask of the catcher. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Again, another foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Yastrzemski is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next will be Christian Pache. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Yeah.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called
2
strike.
balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. On the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit. Stepping in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. Now into the box, Evan Longoria. Lifetime against this pitcher, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. No balls and 1 strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit is Mauricio Dubon. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Popped up. Albies is there. 2 down. So in now for San Francisco, Cesar Mora. He flew out in his last AB. This is popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it, and that will end the inning.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First offering on its way. One out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson on his horse. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Next to dig in, Trevor Story. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 1-1 home. Grounded down the third baseline. Longoria's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Austin Slater is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Pache moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Here's Buster Posey now. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Fried with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. So 2 away for the Giants here in the fourth. And now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Ball, that's inside.
Ball 2.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Alex Dickerson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I got the count.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this
will leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Austin Riley.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
The 0-1.
No, inside. Ball, that's outside. Nope.
3-1.
3 balls.
Ozzie
1
Albies
strike.
is on deck. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth. Stepping in once again is Ozzie Albies. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
To belt for the Twins. And now they've requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. Travis d'Arnaud is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. Number 26 for him on the season. As the Braves open things up here, it's 4-1.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
The batter will be William Contreras, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Banda is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Brandon Belt. The bouncer to the left side. Camargo's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Up next, Wilmer Flores. Flew out last time up. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Fouled away. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Hot shot on the ground is short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 2-0.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ball even at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Pache is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next up is Mauricio Dubon. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside.
And he gets there, makes the running play. And set now for the bottom of the 5th. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. The batter will be Christian Pache. First pitch on its way. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Ronald Acuna is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. That's
The count is
upstairs,
3-1.
running the count to 3-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the
I got
zone.
3-2.
That's one you normally pop right up.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go. Now here's the first offering. Cesar Mora is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Buster Posey stands in as he looks at a called strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But bye-bye, baby. The Giants get one on the home run by Buster Posey. Johnny Cueto will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
The count is 2-1.
Popped up, and that's going to land foul. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Longoria barehands it. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. So next to bat will be Trevor Story. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 3-2 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now the first pitch. Fouled off. Has a look. Now the pitch. In the dirt here. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Mora has got it, and the side is retired. Seventh inning ready to roll, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
1-0.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Two balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball four. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Brandon Belt started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Grounded softly to the right. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So stepping in is Wilmer Flores. Chris Martin comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Riley will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Next to stand in is Evan Longoria, runner in scoring position with Cigar. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. One left for San Francisco. Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And this is taken outside for ball one. Ball two now. Outside, 3-0 now. And that misses ball four. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's a .375 hitter. First pitch of the AB on its way. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, William Contreras. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Albies stands at first with 1 out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. And now, Johan Camargo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. First pitch on the way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Change up too low. He walked him. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next will be Christian Pache. From the stretch.
Inside, ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Two and 0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
Hey!
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
The 2-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. Back goes Yastrzemski. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. 0-1 the count. And it's quickly 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Pache is there, 2 down. Now at the plate, Austin Slater. His prior history in this matchup, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-1 the count. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Riley finds some space out there. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Nope,
and good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey.
Now
Yep,
a
that ball
fastball
went out.
off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Ball.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Belt waits on it. One away. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Now here's the first offering.
That's out.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
A ball and a strike to
I got a ball,
Trevor
one
Story.
strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now
Ball,
a curveball
inside.
misses inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And there he goes towards second.
Hey!
Strike taken to throw. And
He's
it
safe.
skips in as he steals the bag easily. Now a look and a throw back to second.
He's safe.
Runner back safely. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Jose Alvarez enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Austin Riley will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2
He's
away.
safe.
And he'll get back in safely. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
0-1
No
is the
balls
count.
and a strike to count. Pickoff move to second.
He's
And
safe.
a dive, but he's back in. And he'll turn and throw back to second
No,
again.
he's safe.
And he'll dive back in. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is. So now to the plate, Buster Posey. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right side hit hard. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. To the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling
0-1.
baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. So now here is Brandon Belt. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Has a look, now the pitch. Good pitch on the black. That was the
0-2
sinker
count.
for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Posey. On third, Yastrzemski. At second with one away. And it's belted high and deep into right center. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Steven Duggar will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. At the plate now, Wilmer Flores. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Squeezes on here, and he gets it down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Donovan Solano will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Behind 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. Story is there. 2 down. Next, it'll be Mauricio Dubon. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And he delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
High chopper to third. Camargo picks it up cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem. Donovan Solano is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Tommy La Stella is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
He would have had to go with the old-school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Grounded up the first baseline. La Stella fields it cleanly. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Travis d'Arnaud comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So the Braves down to their final out now. And that brings up William Contreras. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Final strike for the Braves. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Giants